start the episode. Um, yeah, let's do some downtime before we head off into the wilderness. Who's got downtime actions to take?
I mean, mine is pretty simple. I level up.
Okay, cool.
And in that level up, I now am not wearing, or I don't appear to be wearing armor anymore. I just look like a dude in clothes.
So, like,
Hey, blue
regular dude or a blue dude?
Oh, blue dude.
Okay.
A regular Videlkin in clothes.
Yeah.
Question.
I've got,
Have
like-
any of us actually ever seen you in your skin, like just regular?
I usually take my helmet off, yeah.
You crack it open from time to time.
You probably haven't seen me, like, very often out of armor. So you're probably like, what the fuck, why are you so short? Because usually my armor makes me like a foot and a half taller than I actually am.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5 something.
Plenty
Videlkin
tall.
are,
Okay,
I'm
that's a pretty damn big range.
yeah. Well, Videlkin are usually really tall. I'm a short Videlkin, and that's part of why I make such big armor, because I'm compensating.
Again, 5-something can be quite a bit of a range.
Oh, 5'6". Sorry. I actually looked. You're totally right. It's 5'6". Is my normal height.
Cool. That's
Not
an easy
short for
one.
humans. Yeah.
Who is next?
Yeah,
I'll go next.
Oh, no, you got it.
I want to finish finding this goddamn necromancer.
Hell yeah. I'm guessing this is the one that you've got like all lined up. Yeah, you do.
Yes, I have all but one.
Cool. I still would like you to roll, but you probably don't need to add much. Oh wait, yeah, you do need to roll.
I'm going to-
If you roll a snake eyes and you don't add everything you can potentially not get any progress.
That's true.
I am adding all 340 gold pieces.
Okay. Cool.
That's
and
right,
Roll just
340,
to see
that's-
if you get a 6/6.
Ooh, bonus.
Oh, it's
4
above
away.
average.
But 13 gets you 2 ticks. You only needed 1. You complete your location of the necromancer. What do you do to find out where this guy is?
Well, last time I had narrowed it down a bunch, so this time I'm just kind of like finding exactly, like the missile knows where it is by knowing where it's not. So, I find out everywhere where it's not. So now I know where it is.
Cool. I'm gonna
Have you guys
reveal it.
ever seen that video?
No.
Oh my god. It
Yeah.
is. I'll drop it in the Discord. You guys can watch it at some other time.
So you scry on this guy. You've been scrying on this guy. And you find the citadel that he is in on the map.
AKA the next mission.
Possibly.
Well, where is this citadel? Right here?
Here. Yes. The revealed part of the map that no one has been to before.
Pretty close.
Interesting.
Pretty close.
I've got you now.
It's in the gray hexes.
Wait, where is it? Which one is it again? Sorry. Oh, never mind. I see it.
Look
Yeah, I see
down,
it.
it's very obvious.
Yeah.
Cool.
Crake is, after weeks and weeks of searching, finally going to sit back with a big smile on his face. And then we'll cut to the next person.
I got something real quick. I just wanted to advance my clock on the search for the Tome of Quickness.
Right. Yes. So I'm guessing you're going 340
Yep.
gold. And yeah, roll 2d6. Get
You're sick in this.
get a 10.
Ooh.
Ugh.
5 is 13,
No, but
right?
yeah, 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you add the gold that you can add to the project clock.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, you find it, you go through, I think you were going through the university.
Yes.
Yeah, they help you find the current owner of a copy that is currently unread. So now you can use your downtime action next time to read it to become quicker.
Huzzah!
Cool. And I'm pretty sure you already paid for it, so good. Dave.
Yeah. Like Bellin, Dusthoff is going to level up.
Okay.
This is a lot of experimentation and conversation with the group, per the events of the last session where cleric divine domains were changed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of power. Conversations about the power of community and reliance on others and trust, and kind of maybe we'll see some of the effects of that, especially mechanically, but also like in the way that the divine magics now manifest. Familiar spells will have a different flavor to them.
Cool. I look forward to that. And your floating castle has arrived.
Oh, dip.
Hell yeah! Huzzah!
It's just
I can
now a castle fortress floating above Zernemsa. As y'all get mounted on your griffins and head off to the north.
I'm sorry, what's the castle? Why is this floating castle thing?
Don't worry about it. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, worry about it.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm worried. I just like, there's a floating castle. I want to know.
Oh,
That's cool.
In one of our ritual missions, we went to a place where there was a castle that normally floats, and we started it back up. And I said, fuck it. And I brought it home.
Okay, awesome.
And I'm going to put my workshop in it.
when Finric. I don't think you've been here in a while, correct?
That's right.
Your thing is done. Your
Establishment?
Yeah.
your establishment is done.
Oh, amazing. Okay. I'm gonna have to. It's been a while since I've seen those Stronghold and followers rolls, so I'm gonna pull that up real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I had forgotten about this, but I did roll for your thing, your people, your followers. So I know about that. The establishment. What does that get you?
Can anyone actually see me? Quick question.
No.
While you're loading that up.
No.
So you get each season, or every 3 months, depending on the calendar of the world, your establishment generates 1,000 gold per establishment level. If your establishment is part of a castle, you can use this money to upgrade your castle, no problem. Okay, weird. During an adventure or in the lead up to one, you can spend some money and collect rumors about the quest that you're going on. It costs 100 gold per establishment level on a successful gather intel check, described on the next page. You learn the name of the kinds of creatures you'll be fighting, and roughly how many creatures there will be. During the adventure, those creatures will be vulnerable to damage from your attacks for a number of attacks equal to your establishment level. In addition, the GM may choose to reveal the following. You can use gather intel on any sort of organizations. Money and intel. Oh, and also you can use your stuff to get favors that let you mimic the keep, tower, and temple abilities.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I wanted to do a gather intel check if I could.
Okay, sure.
What is this
This is his establishment.
establishment?
Yep.
What is it?
So yeah,
What is this
describe it a
establishment?
bit.
Yeah, it's a food hall. Yeah, so it's a really big food hall. It's got a huge. I kind of drew it out, but I don't. It's not 100% set. It's got like a really big fire pit in the center of it, and then it's got a bunch of like, like communal eating tables, and he just cooks a lot of different kinds of exotic meats. And it's just a place for travelers to come and eat and lodge.
Nice.
And you've got 2 followers that I've been keeping secret from you. Both of them trolls in your food hall. So there's one troll behind the grilling up meat, and one troll that's going around collecting drink orders. Where is the? I have names for them. I just can't find them right now. And these are the trolls that you let live back months ago.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, that was the mission with Nick and and Blythe, and yeah, that was a good one.
You saved an owlbear cub from 2 trolls, and their names are Zoljin and Makas. And yeah, they, have come to the town. Oh, wait, that's Zoljin, not Joljin. Come to the town after hearing about you, and want to repay their life debt to you. Yeah.
Awesome, I love it. Cool. All right. Well, yeah. No, these guys are working for me. I love it. Okay. So yeah. I wanted to ask for the intel check. I didn't see anything, at least apparent, that the roll was gonna be? I'm guessing it's just gonna be a d20 plus whatever bonus.
I believe so. Making the check, gather intel is a check granted by your establishment. Add your proficiency. You add gold you add a bonus by spending gold. So each 100 gold you pay, you gain a +1 to the check. It's expensive to pay folks to spy people, and larger establishments with larger bonuses have more people to pay. And no, you cannot pay nothing and add 0. You have to pay your spies something.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I will add, 1 for my establishment level, and I forget what my proficiency is now. Hold on a second. Okay. So +6 total.
Okay, so let's think. I think this is going to be an 18 DC.
Meets and beats it.
Yeah,
already-
sorry.
You already rolled it. I didn't even notice.
Haha.
So you got it. Yeah, I was thinking it's an 18 because it's up north. There's not a whole lot of people who are coming from that area specifically. But yeah, you hear stories of recent crash. Some sky ship made out of purple metal crashed in the middle of nowhere that some merchant just happened to see. And then some other person is talking about, oh, this region I've seen a Remoraz who's been hassling caravans coming to and fro. And so you are able to deduce that there's now a Remoraz in the area that has recently, since the time of the crash, taken residence in that area. Kind of driven away everything else.
Yeah. Remoraz is the oh, that's a really weird sky out there. Remoraz is the big like snow snakes, right?
Probably, I don't know. So yeah, you know that about where you're going.
Awesome.
Zunte. And yeah, so if you want to like share that with your team, they can make the proper preparations. And yeah, Remoraz is a large ice monster insect thing.
Cool. Yeah, I'll share that with everyone definitely.
Cool. And Craig, do you want to make an Arcana check? You look contemplative.
Yeah, sure. I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, make a DC 18 Arcana. Okay. Yeah, Remorazes are found in cold climates, but they actually hate the cold. They are magic furnaces, basically, that heat them up from the inside so that they can deal with the cold. But then if they go to a hotter climate, now it's too hot. So while they hate the cold, they can't leave the cold because everywhere else is too hot.
God, that sounds like me. Okay.
I know.
Important question, Doftov.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get your fancy schmancy 30 temporary hit points?
That would be a question for the DM.
Yeah. I mean, you are a cleric again. You have
Yeah.
your temple, minus 2 of the staff members.
Yeah. think I'm due another one at some point,
You are.
but we don't need to address that right now.
Yes, I have what they are, but I haven't figured out how to introduce them.
But yes,
Cool.
Sister Belphoebe and Esmeld, or Iseld, Donahue, everybody's favorite character.
Yes, the character everyone knows.
Are no longer with the group, no longer in town.
Yep. All right. Well, y'all mount up, get any preparations you need for the cold weather, and then fly off to the north, where Bellin is able to track the signal.
Oh,
Yes.
can I grab some of the cold pills from the armory?
The what? Cold pills?
Yeah, there were some pills that protected against cold weather. If I remember
yeah.
correctly. Sorry, I was thinking about that. I think they're from Arntar or something. Yeah.
Midnight Ice?
That would be it.
Yeah. You have 10 Midnight Ice body temperature pills. Yeah, if you take one pill, it lowers your body temperature to near freezing. You're invisible to creatures that rely on body heat to sense the creatures. When targeted by a spell, you can choose to be considered as undead or alive as applicable. You pass all con saves against cold effects automatically. And lasts for 48 hours. If you take a second pill, you gain resistance for 1 minute. And you have to make a constitution save or lose 2 hit dice because of how cold you are. And then third pill, you gain immunity to cold, resistance to necrotic for 1 minute. And you have to make another save because of how goddamn cold you are. But prevents damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just wanted to grab 4 of them.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can take the bottle. There are 10.
Okay.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yep. So yeah, you head off, and Bellin, can you make some like crafting or arcana check to track this thing?
Yeah.
Actually, let's make this a skill challenge. That'll be the first roll. It'll just be a 3 for 3 skill challenge. Because, oops, you are in a cold area. You need to be able to find this thing, even though you do know its general location.
So, Arcana for the first one?
Yes. Roll a... Well, you rolled higher than what I was going to say, so...
Well, that's fucking good.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Cool. And then someone else... Bellin has gotten you into the correct general location, but is having a bit of difficulty finding exactly where it is. How do you help locate the crashed spaceship? Yeah?
Well, I guess I can try a investigation check.
Yeah. What do you do to investigate?
Like, see if there's any signs of, like, crushed trees or, like, try and find, like, where the ship could have come down.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna call that DC 15. Okay.
Inspiration.
Sure. There you go. Yeah, you see there's a patch of trees kind of off on the edge of the area that you're looking around, which points you in the direction. It's clear that it was falling and then probably hit the ground and then skidded off past the trees. But it does give you a okay, it's in this area, it's in this line, and then just gotta actually find it. And Doff, I think you have a very good skill for this.
Religion?
No.
Why?
Perception.
I mean, I do. Technically, I'm not proficient in perception.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Really made this character a long time ago and did not choose perception as a proficiency despite having observant as a feat.
Huh. I wouldn't have guessed.
Right?
All right. Well, you or Mike figure out what you want to roll.
I have a pretty high perception.
Okay. Yeah. Let's roll an 18 or higher.
Okay, I'm gonna be on the lookout for any like glint of metal.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I think Finric is relying a bit on his nose because it is a metal object. Unfortunately,
Can I do some shit to try and help this roll?
Yeah. What do you do to help?
I'm gonna double up on the power of positive thinking and teamwork and camaraderie, and like as Finric like stands at the we're flying the ship over there. Is that right?
You're flying griffins.
Griffin says, "Yeah." As Finric starts like scanning the horizon, Dofthoff, kind of like sidles up on his griffin and like like wedges up against him. And I can't really see much over the head of the griffin because again height. And like pats Finric on the leg and like says, "I don't mean to distract you, but you have the best eyes among all of us, except for Footfalls. But he's not here. I'm not talking about him right now. I believe in you. I believe in the sight you have in your eyes and the sight you have in your mind, and I know you can guide us in the right direction." He taps on that leg really hard, and he says, "Don't look at me, but trust in us and trust in the bond that we share," and activates a couple of things.
Okay.
Activates emboldening bond, and then also at the same time activates guidance. 2d4.
Okay.
Trust in the me that trusts in you.
I am
All right.
coming out.
So you got to roll a total of 5 or higher.
Yes.
So
two
don't
additional
roll
D4.
2 twos.
Okay. All right. We'll see what
He's gonna
happens.
roll 2 1s now.
Yeah, you guys, I have never successfully rolled on a skill challenge, so I don't know.
This is the time, I believe.
You can do it.
No.
Oh my god.
That's a 3.
We're all wrong.
Now you get to roll another one. Oh, no.
No, that's both of them.
It's both of them.
Yep.
Well, the curse
Oh, that's-
continues. Doftop says, "I believe in your eyes," but you're looking through your nose. And unfortunately, the Sun Jumper is not made out of a ferrous metal.
Yeah.
All right.
Too.
I will be right back.
It's up to you, Dave.
Yeah, well, Doftop used his action, I'm saying, to
Oh, okay.
use guidance and his emboldening bond.
Yeah.
So now any of you can go.
well, the way this would work would be a little time bendy, but when we were back at Zarnemsa still, could I possibly make a device that would help us locate the um, signal a little bit better? Like that is like points us, like tune it in.
I'm kind of assuming that you already did that as like how you figured out where it was.
Where they
generally.
are. Yeah.
That was like your first check.
Okay.
Can I use Arcana to like narrow it down?
Like,
Like
fine-tune
Scott's
it?
Arcana got us here, but yeah, well, like Scott is all into the actual like science part of the magic, and I'm just more like where is the magic concentrated? Like where is it in this specific spot?
Yeah. Yeah. You roll a 20, and that's a success.
What the is
Man,
going on
we
with my
are
rolls today?
killing it today.
All right.
We might not actually
2 for
find this
2.
place.
Well,
All right.
you'll find it. It's just this will be bad.
Yeah,
So-
I know.
So check it.
You know, it's
We're-
been like a month. Do we know that they're still alive?
I know. So
We're-
bad.
The Griffins are flying. They're flying into colder and colder climates. I'm worried about them. Worried about us. Worried about our ability to stay warm, stay healthy. I need to keep them warm using a couple of charges of flame opal and make sure that there's nothing wrong with their wings as we fly through this cold or maybe inclement weather. I'm gonna do a medicine check.
Okay, yeah. DC 18.
I swear to fucking God, Dave.
Hey, come on.
It's better than it.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god! How?
All right. I think this is the first time you failed skill
It's
challenge.
literally the worst thing I could roll. If I rolled a 1, I could re-roll it.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Inspiration. Fuck it. Inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, go
There
for
we
it.
go.
Hey! Opposite end of the spectrum.
Awesome. So, yeah, you're keeping everyone healthy,
Yeah.
making sure everyone's able to do what they need to do, making sure they take breaks, drink their water, stay warm. And yeah, you spot a cave in what is basically a empty field. And you know it's particularly windy, particularly chilly, and you've been out here for a couple hours. It's time for a break, time to get warm. You go in, and you notice that the cave is not made of rock, but rather made out of a purple metal.
Oh shit. That's a bad crash.
This cave is not a natural formation.
Y'all have discovered the crashed sun jumper.
Well,
What do you do?
first off, look for signs of life.
Okay, make a perception check or a nature
Hang on a second.
check. Yeah?
First thing we do is we have a group huddle.
Dave's like emboldening bond on everybody.
That's great. So I have my arms around people's thighs and look up at them and say, "All right, we're here. It could be dangerous. Just look to your left and look to your right. Everybody is with you. No one will betray you. We've got this. We maintain the peace around here.
Please don't touch my legs.
It's the best I can do." He reaches up to the small of your back.
That's even worse.
I know. I said it was the best I could do.
I feel like I just hold your hand.
Come here, little guy.
Exactly.
Fenric lifts you up a little bit.
Yeah. You lift me up, and we all lift each other up.
Never felt so good.
All right. Cool.
Hell yeah. All
So
right.
you all get the emboldening bond, I assume. And
So
yeah.
I'll point at Finrick and be like, I feel like you're good at finding things. You want to help me look around for signs of life? And start, like, looking around for footprints, fires, people.
Yeah. I also want to pull out my handheld scanner and set it to locate creature.
Okay.
Oh.
Which creature are you looking for?
I think I'd be looking for Onarth.
Okay. Yeah, so while you're doing that, Scott, do you want to make a check?
Yeah. You said perception?
Perception or survival or nature?
Yeah, I'll take
All of those wisdom-based skills and one int.
Oh yeah, I'll take nature. Fuck
There you
it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wow.
Dope.
Holy
Okay. You find a lot of signs of life. None of them human or human approximate.
like
Well, Onarth is a
animalistic.
big
Animals.
spider.
Lots of footprints. Kind of more like spikes going into the snow, and like drag marks and like old blood stains.
Oh,
Of
jeez.
something being dragged in
Oh.
to the ship.
Into the ship? Wait, is the ship open? Have we
Yeah, the back hatch is open.
Which is
but
like
it
right.
is just like
right
covered
here.
with icicles and piled up with snow. You haven't like gone in to the cave just yet.
I'll slowly start peeking my head in,
Alright.
kind of looking around.
Cool. And yeah, Finrick, you check the scanner for Onarth. You're not picking up anything. And Bellin, you look into the maw of the ship, and you see resting is a giant worm with these like cobra frills coming out of the back. Lots of spiky legs. It is a Remoraz resting in the ship.
Sweet. Oh, fuck. It's sleeping, right?
It is resting. It seems to be, partway through a meal, kind of just, digesting a bit. It's got a dire ferret off in the corner that's like partially eaten.
Oh, I was just gonna say like a pet, but that makes
No,
Just got its dire ferret hanging out.
no.
So
it's been eating this dire ferret.
real quick, based off of, because I rolled pretty well,
Mhm.
do the like drag marks line up with the dire ferret, or does it look like there was other bodies, possibly human sized, that were also dragged into the ship?
Looks like the dire ferret was dragged in most recently.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the drag marks are coming in, not coming out.
Yeah, perfect. I will like sign language to everyone, just hands up, waving around. I don't know anyone knows anything, so I'm just like danger.
Cool.
Kind of like back up.
So you stand
so-
up from your position and start like waving at people, and you stumble a little bit, and this tiny chunk of ice comes off from the lip of this like tilted, and like bounces down the tilted ship, and hits the Remoraz on its head. And it looks
That was the
up.
20?
Yes, this is its perception check.
Okay.
You're not hiding from this thing, and it just like looks right at you, waving in
I feel like
silhouette.
back is still turned to it. I'm still trying to do like the get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're like,
Rises up
hey,
behind
everyone
you,
get out of
cross
here.
tentacles.
You guys are all just seeing
And the
this thing
three of us
behind
are
me.
standing there like,
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a big thing behind me in there eating stuff.
Roll
Oh, shit.
initiative.
Hey, I get advantage on initiative rolls now.
Nice.
Wait. Oh, I have to roll it twice.
No, actually, it does it in there. If you'll see it.
Does it?
Yeah, no, I thought I had to do that a while too, but it's
You
like
can
all-
make it roll
Yeah,
advantage for
in
initiative.
the options menu.
In the options, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing you haven't done that.
I haven't
You
done
didn't know
that,
that.
yeah. I got 50. There we go.
15's decent.
It's my second roll. This is my second roll 2 of the session. Just pointing that
Wow.
out.
Jeez. We are killing it with these numbers, guys.
Yeah, doing real well. So, as you are waving people off, warning them of the Remoraz, rises up behind you, climbs up the slope of the ship, and is going to make a bite attack against you with advantage because you are unaware.
I didn't notice it. Yeah, that's fine.
16,
That does not hit.
that's it?
Dang.
Dang, you're
Five
not
and
the
a
only
4.
ones rolling poorly.
Yeah, holy shit.
So yeah, this Remoraz crashes into the ice that you're standing on, and you jump away from it just in time, but it does not bite you.
I would like to think this is also like the first time you guys are now seeing my new armor, because it's like a force field around me, so it probably just like saw a fucking dude in like a jumpsuit and was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking bite this shit, and then it just like came in and just like force field just blocked it. I'm like, oh hey.
Yeah,
fuck.
this like brilliant shimmer blocks it, forcing it into the ground instead of into Bellin.
All right, dope.
Dope. Finric, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna see the commotion, drop my scanner, and get a real intense gaze and cast Hunter's Mark on this creature.
Dope.
Okay. Gonna move up, pull out wound, and make some attacks.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me see if I have anything fun I can do. No, let's just make them regular
I
attacks.
mean, emboldening bond gets you a D4 on that roll.
19 hits.
Awesome. Okay. So that's 19 for the first hit.
Nice. 25 hits.
18 for the second. I'm gonna use my action surge.
Okay. Good idea.
Make 2 more hits.
20 hits.
Another 15.
All right. 19
And
hits.
for another 14.
Excellent. You get a solid chunk, probably like taking off a couple of its front legs as you just hack into it as Bellin scrambles back onto his feet. Bellin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do what I do best.
Oh shit, my bad. Finric.
Yep.
Each time a creature hits it with a melee attack, they take 5 fire damage. Does that change anything you want to do?
No.
Okay, cool. You take 20 fire damage um, as its superheated body and blood just start chipping away at your stamina.
So it's not. Ooh. So I'm just gonna put this out there. It's not an attack, but it actually that does. And so an effect of emboldening bond is also its protective bond feature.
Okay.
Which is when a creature affected with your emboldening bond is about to take damage, a second bonded creature within 30 feet, 60 feet with expansive bond, which I'll link in a second, can use its reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space and take the damage instead.
Okay.
Also with expansive bond, that teleports, so that expands to 6 feet, and also that taken damage is you have resistance to it.
Okay. Yeah, if someone wants to do that, this is a reaction.
Yes, it would use your reaction.
Okay.
Doff is going to do that.
Okay, yeah. Doff does that and takes 10 damage instead of Finrick taking 20. Not normally how it would work, but I'm fine with that. Because of how I ended up describing things and forgot about its feature. So yeah, we'll go with that.
So I take 10 damage, Finrick takes none. So that's what we're going with?
Yes, that is what we're going with. And then, Bellin, it is your turn.
I'm going to do what I do best. I'm going to walk back here, and if it would like to attack me, I will
Absolutely would.
just walk backwards.
27.
That actually hits.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, it's been a long time.
You take 33 piercing damage and 9 fire damage, and are grappled.
Oh, so I don't move.
So you don't move.
Dope. Now I know. Fuck.
And yeah, you are like in its mouth, being chomped on. What do you do?
I'm going. Why did that just happen? That changes my thing a little bit.
I was like, I can use my reaction here to get to take 20 damage because I'm up next right after Bellin. It was an easy choice.
It's like I'm like, wow, maybe I'll be the hero and do what I see what Doftop just did and save Bellin, and I see this happen. I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to. I did not get in fucking shit.
Do you want to make an escape attempt? Do you want to attack it from inside? What's going on? Casting a spell?
I'm just looking through my spells just to make sure.
It's not the perfect escape from monsters grapple spell.
Yeah, because I do have
teleport would work.
I will actually use absorb elements on as my reaction to take half fire damage, so I will get some of that back.
Cool.
And then fuck it, I guess I'm gonna. How hurt is it looking after Finrick was doing his thing?
It's not bloodied, and it's not like close to bloodied, but it is damaged.
Okay, I will try and escape.
Okay.
This is gonna be so bad.
No, it'll be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect.
We're about to find out. All right. I'm doing athletics. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to be at advantage. Yeah, I'm not getting out.
All right. Yeah. So you you know,
That's
it
fine.
crashes into you or into the snow. Finric starts hacking away at it. Doftov comes in to get in the way of the blood and like dispel the boiling blood, and take some damage. And then as it's like rising up, you start to run away to get like a better shot, and then kind of just like get snatched as it lifts its head.
Dope. And
Cool.
yeah, that's gonna be what I'm gonna do.
Doftov, it is your turn.
It is Doftov's turn. Doftov looks at his snatched blue friend and looks back at the creature and says, "Go back to rest. We mean you no harm or very little harm. Please sleep." And he puts his hand on the creature. You know, it's hot or whatever, and bestows curse at 5th level.
Cool. Is that a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save.
Cool.
No.
Fails. Cool.
So the curse that I'm choosing again is I should reformat this. I think I figured out a way to make the spells actually format properly. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action on that turn doing nothing.
Cool. Nope.
So yeah, that was my action.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any bonus actions that
Okay.
I can use right now. So, and I do not intend on moving. Kind of jumping up and down, not jumping up and down. Maybe floating a little bit with the eagle's whistle, trying to like help Bellin get out. Bonus action, moral support.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that D4 isn't gonna really help me in that
it
one.
is your turn.
Yep. Next time though.
Doftov says this. Craig kind of nods and goes, "I, however, do intend you great harm." And he's going to point his finger.
Bellin's right there.
Yeah,
Oh god.
he's holding his mouth open so he can't bite anything. Good job, Bellin.
Yeah. Human meat shield.
It'll can be shield.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. 9.
That is 100 points of force damage.
100 points?
100 points.
Yes,
Wow.
that is what a high-level disintegrate spell does.
Cool. Minus 100. It is bloodied.
Nice. Only took like 200 hit. Oof.
Cool.
And then I'm going to go, "Great job, Bellin, keeping it occupied. Keep it up."
Just the weak thumbs up from the creature's mouth.
Can't hold it for long. Needs both hands.
Cool. All right.
Got my shield up, just like holding it.
At the end of the first round, I need you all to make a DC 15 strength saving throw. Actually, Bellin, you
Sorry.
don't need to make it. You're inside its mouth.
Sweet.
Oh.
What?
Oh, come on.
What?
All right, cool. So Dave and Mike, Doftov and Finric are able to avoid this. They do take half damage, but are not knocked prone. Craig, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage and are prone as the Remoraz dives into the ice at the mouth of the ship and just like digs under it, causing it to have like a wave of earth or snow and ice just like plow up, knocking Crake down, damaging all of you, and moving the Rimmeraz to the other side of the battlefield, and causing all of this difficult terrain. Oh shit, I forgot to use its legendary actions. What have I been doing?
Oh, was that its lair action?
Well, that was its villain action as like a Nat Colville thing.
Okay.
We got it down to half health.
Ah,
Yeah.
And now it's trying to run away with me in its mouth.
And then it's going to take its turn. It cannot make an attack against anyone because it's got someone in its mouth, but it can make a swallow.
I will ask it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
The bestow curse.
13. That's a failure?
No, that's failure. It wastes its action doing nothing.
All right.
Hell yeah. I'll sit here all day.
And that's just its turn, right? It can still take legendary
That is
actions?
yes, that is its turn. Like legendary actions and whatnot technically are not on its turn, so it can do those.
All right, cool. I completely forgot it had legendary actions until I looked back at its thing. I was like, why aren't I using those? Finrick, it's your turn.
Okay. Fenrick's going to use the short range teleporter to teleport right next to the creature.
Cool.
And he's going to make a couple of disarming strikes to try and knock. Well, basically, I'm trying to hack at its mouth to get Bellin out.
You're trying to
Nice.
disarm the thing in its mouth out.
Yeah.
That makes
totally.
sense.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Cool.
Hit it in the mandibles. That thing is nasty looking.
Ooh, wounded.
Whoa, wounded.
True crit.
Okay. Yep, Battlemaster moves in there. Great. Okay. Yeah, I need that. 17 and 16 is 34. No, 33.
33.
And
Nice.
the creature has to make a strength save. Which is going to be a DC 16.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to make another attack, another disarming strike.
Mm-hmm.
And it passes again.
Yep.
Another
22.
22, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, that's my turn.
It needs to make a con save too, right? For the crit effect on wound.
Yes. Yeah, DC 18 con.
At the end of its turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
automatically wounded, and then
Yeah, it's
that's
automatically
what happens.
wounded.
Got it.
It'll take damage, and then if they fail, it is still wounded.
See.
Yeah, legendary action. I'm gonna swallow. Oh, and Finrick, you take 5 damage for each attack that you made against it.
So this just automatically happens? Oh no, you have to make a bite attack.
Oh, I have to make a bite attack? Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
That doesn't hit.
good for you. You are not swallowed. But it is your turn.
Okay. I realize I have the spell in here wrong. So I'm just gonna end up probably doing it regardless. So I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, but for some reason I have it in here wrong.
Weird.
And let me just make sure. I'm gonna cast it. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it first level, Thunderwave, DC 18 con save.
All right. 16 fails.
Holy shit. Okay, so it's in here wrong. So it gets pushed away from me.
Yes.
And it takes 14 thunder damage.
Cool.
Hell yeah. I looked at it before and then I opened it and I was like, oh, I thought Thunderwave pushed people for some reason. Thank you. Oh yeah, wait, see?
That is the shield spell.
Yep, I just have it in wrong.
Huh.
Change that real quick.
But yeah, you blast thunder into its mouth, knocking it over. It rolls around in the snow for a bit before righting itself.
Nice. I'm gonna then fucking move back here.
So that is difficult terrain, if that matters. But you have 40 feet of movement now, so I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna weakly give you a thumbs up for my spot off the ground.
I'm just gonna give Craig that thumbs up as my bonus action and chill as I get ready.
Cool.
Well, that's not true. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. So, legendary action. Cool. It is going to shoot boiling spit at you.
A 24 does not hit.
But yeah, you're able to block it with your shield and personal force field in order to not get hit with third degree
Dash it to the
burns.
side. I'm ready now. I make sure not to bash
Craig's
it
just
towards
gonna
Craig.
roll around on the ground, being like,
Yeah.
Dovtov, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Yeah. Doftov is going to hit it with a classic, a tried and true. It's going to launch a guiding bolt at the creature.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
27 hits.
27 hits.
For very good first level damage.
Yeah, that's good.
On top, little one kisser on the top of that. Up to 21. And yeah, and Doftov doesn't have a great feeling for like how much damage Bellin took while just in the creature's mouth for a long ass time. And I mean, I can see stats going on, but he's going to use his bonus action to channel divinity, harness divine power, and get a spell slot back. And at the same time, per my reactivated Temple Stronghold, use Manifest Divinity for
nice.
17 points of healing for everybody.
I will take that.
Cool.
As being the only person hurt.
Right? I got a bunch of uses for it, and I never go through them all, so...
Start off strong. Hey, I'll take it. I am not complaining by any means.
And yeah, Dovtov's going to, was like 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to take to the skies a little bit, just like floating above the air, and fly over here.
All right, cool. At the last legendary action, it's going to move there. Craig, it's your turn.
I'm going to spend half my movement standing up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna point another finger at it and die. And I needed to make a Constitution saving throw, please. DC 19.
Finger of death.
What?
21.
All right. So it takes 30 points of necrotic damage.
Excellent. Yeah, it screeches in agony, but does not die.
Then I'll go, and stand absolutely stock still, hoping that it works on T-Rex rules.
You are within 15 feet of it, not within 10 feet of it, but it's going to use its second villain action. Eat 'em up! At the end of the second round of combat, the Mraz makes 2 bite attacks against the nearest creature with advantage. Fenric, I positioned it so that you would be the nearest creature because you were doing a lot with your biting or your axe. Does a 25 hit?
Yup.
Does a 30 hit?
Yup.
Oof.
Cool. You take a shit bunch of damage and then are swallowed.
Protective bond on
But
the
wait,
first one.
actually, I think the second attack doesn't do damage.
Wait,
if the
can I-
attack hits,
Can I use my
Then-
reaction for the first attack?
yeah.
Okay, cool. So I have Giant Killer, which when a large creature within 5 feet of you hits or misses with an attack, you can use your reaction to attack the creature immediately after its attack, provided that you can see the creature. So I'm going to make another attack wound.
Awesome.
This is at advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
Yes. Right.
Didn't need it, but
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's going to be unfair. Yeah, 32. Thank you.
Describe this creature's death.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, so it makes a huge bite at me, I guess.
Yeah.
And it sort of like rips at my shoulder, I think, and it's rearing up to swallow me. Like it's got kind of its head. It's about to swivel it down, and I think as it's swiveling it down, I make a desperate attack right at its neck and just chop its head so that's kind of dangling.
Hell yeah. You do get splashed with very warm blood. You take 5 more damage in addition to the 49. Do you take damage from this or do you not when you're attacked?
Yeah, no, I take damage. It's
Okay, so
immediately.
yeah, you take 49
Yeah.
plus 9 plus 5. And
The-
it's dead.
The piercing damage is halved for me though, right?
Yes,
of-
it is.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
do I get to protective bond that at all?
that's fine.
No, not at this point.
I'll heal him later. The move was too cool to take it away from him. I just imagine his fucking just axe spins, just counter helixing over and over.
Yeah.
1 in 6 chance, just procking.
Yo, dope fight.
Awesome.
I got hit by like an attack.
I know. It's the first time for
No,
everything.
What the hell?
Yeah,
That
this
new
is
armor
kinda
not holding
crazy.
up.
I've got to apparently make some fucking adjustments to being eaten on my armor.
Yeah, anti-eating armor.
Oh my god. I'm
Inedible.
gonna spray it with like gross spray, so it's like when things try and eat me, they're just like, oh, this is nasty.
And then you're gonna attract Otoyus. Or Otyugs.
What are-
Otyugs. They're these 3-legged, tentacle-eyed creatures that eat poop.
You know what? Maybe it's worth it. Who knows?
So yeah, that's the Remoraz puzzle.
We
Remorat.
solved it.
Yep. Now you can solve the other puzzle of what the hell happened to the Sun Jumper.
now that it's out, I would like to do a diagnostics
Diagnostics.
diagnostics test on
Agnostic.
the Sun Jumper. That word.
Yeah, go for it.
Would I be able to? Do you want me to do Arcana, or can I use like my tinkering tools?
You can use tinkering or arcana, whichever you think is better.
25.
Cool. Yeah, so the lot of you go in, I assume. Bellin especially, because you do have to go inside to diagnose what's wrong.
Yeah.
You see that the floor has been covered with ice. One of the wings has been converted into a nest, and the other has been converted into a depository for waste, including bones and excrement. And you go to the center console where the dire ferret is lying on top of it, half eaten, and move the dire ferret off and boot up the computer. And you see, upon booting up, there is a video file that was being recorded up until it went to sleep and then ended and is now just up.
Well, it looks to be a bit of a fixer-upper, but...
Also with the 25, you can tell the planner translator has been removed. And so the ship is not flyable at the moment.
Okay. So they removed the planar translator. Well, is it localized flyable or
No.
just like... Okay.
They took the planar translator, which was intertwined with the ship's power core.
And can I play the video?
Yeah. Yeah, you play the video. It is from the perspective of the console. It starts with this, what looks to be a mouth, and it zooms out, or the person whose mouth it is goes away, and you see Onarth's face, his eel maw, just typing away, and it's shit. And behind him you see a group of lizard folk with tentacle faces and two illithids. The lizard folk are dragging away Strando and Amelia Earhart. And dragging them up the side of the up the floor of the ship. And Onarth turns around, says something in his Neogi language which you don't really catch, fires his phaser a couple times before he himself is struck, and then he collapses to the ground and is eventually dragged off as well. The video continues for another hour of just
nothing.
idle. You do see the illithids come back, rip the power core out of the ship, and then leave. And then the hour continues on as no one enters the ship again until the computer goes to sleep.
Did it look like Strando or Amelia were conscious when they were being drug out?
Make a perception or investigation check.
The passive 20.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, they were both. Well, they seemed to be alive. They weren't like actively kicking and screaming. They were probably dazed or like grievously wounded. Um, but they were alive when they were taken, including Onarth. Onarth wasn't dead; he was just
Right, but he got knocked out,
down.
subdued. Yeah.
Yeah, they were subdued by these lizard illithids.
Oh,
Lizithids.
Lizithid.
Uh,
Yeah, Doftov is going to he's going to put his hands on his fellow teammates and say, if we believe hard enough, we can contact our fallen and taken friends. Maybe they can tell us where they went. And Doftov casts sending.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And says,
Who are you sending the message to?
sending a message to Strand Up Ammo.
Okay. And what is the message?
The message is hello, Strando. This is Doftov Brimble, your friend. We saw the video thing and need to know where they took you and our friends, please.
Okay.
And thank you. Oh, but that got cut off.
And
Doff, Brimble, Bramble, something around there.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
this
of
allow
course.
for a response?
Yeah. Yep. At least want to understand the meaning of your message. No, actually, no.
yeah,
There's a message. Yeah, and recognize it and can answer in a like manner immediately. 25 words.
Cool. I'm gonna type up that message. Please talk amongst yourselves.
So guys,
Loftov looks around, having not used this ability before, and is like, did it work? Did it felt like it worked? Did it work? Was it cool?
were you?
I don't believe you actually have to be touching me in order to cast that spell.
I know, but doesn't it feel like we're accomplishing more as a group?
Craig, I feel like you're not a part of this group very much.
Yeah, Craig, just hold
I
hands.
don't really like people touching me.
Just like keep on grabbing your hand. Craig, I just want to protect you.
This is the man who got nearly swallowed by a Remoraz.
Oh, his armor took most of that.
I was fine. I got out of there, no problem.
There has to be peace and harmony amongst our group if we're going to bring peace and harmony to this world.
And I keep like trying to pull my hand away despite you holding it, and I'm like, yes, peace and harmony. That's please let go.
Not until they respond. 1 second.
We gotta conduit this shit.
We are the Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know, I am aware of the spell. It actually doesn't require people to be touching or holding each other.
Debatable.
Not the way I do it.
All right. That's 6 more words I can use.
Like to imagine a heads-up display when you get this spell and you're chiming around in your head with a 25 out of 25 counter that ticks down when you start responding. Turns red when you get to 10.
I always just like the when people use it, and it's just they keep talking and talking, even though the spell ended a while ago. And I'd just like to say, I used first level spells today,
Me too.
and they worked.
I used
Yeah, right?
I used 2 spells today.
Strando sends you a new message. If you'd be so kind as to read it.
Well, I don't know. I feel like with what I'm doing in the bond that we've got going right now, I feel like everybody hears this message. But I'll
Alright.
read it.
Okay.
He says, it's coming in, it's coming in. Hello, Daftov. It was good to hear a familiar voice. Do not worry. We will see you again soon. We will bring our new friends. I imagine he ran out of words and
Oh,
would have
he is
said,
definitely becoming a.
I imagine he would have said love Strando.
So for sure, taken by Illithids.
I mean, it sounded like his
100%
voice.
at this point in time.
So, question, Eric.
Yes.
When watching the video, was it very clear that like the Lithids had a ship? Like, were they dressed in cold weather gear or anything like that? Or were they just like, beam me down, a Lithid Scotty?
They did have cold weather gear. The lizards, or at the very least, they had like something you'd recognize as a cold resistant bracer or something like that. The Lizithids did not have anything like that. They were just cold.
Okay.
But the 2 main Illithids did have gear for the
Got it.
So yeah, what do you do?
So yes, Daftov, Strando, and probably all the rest of them are 100% Illithids now.
You would know that Illithids cannot be made from Neogi, which is what Onarth is.
Well, we know Onarth isn't an Illithid, at least.
But the other 2 probably.
He's probably dead.
I would definitely hope not. Well, no, I don't know about that because they took him off of the ship. So it's possible they're trying to use him for something else. Neogi are very
then he's just being
intelligent creatures.
tortured.
For a month. Oh, fuck.
And I'm trying to be reasonable here. No offense to anyone here. I don't believe any one of us would have lasted a month under torture by Illithids. They practically specialize in cracking people's minds open, literally and figuratively.
Well,
and they've had access to the planar translator for about a month too, probably.
oh, fuck. No, they would have one of their own, wouldn't they?
We got one from them.
You
Now they have
stole
2.
theirs
Yeah,
and put it into the Sun Jumper.
they got it back.
Oh, fuck.
So
We
we
know-
bulked this one up.
They're on this plane, though, because of the sending spell, right?
You know Strando is.
Hey, Finric, do you want to try and locate Strando? Oh, wait, did you try locating Strando or Onarth?
No, Onarth.
Yeah, do you want to try locating Strando?
I can. It's only 1,000 feet though.
Oh, never mind then. Screw that.
You'd probably be able to see him in this wide open field.
Yeah. Hey, anyone got the scrying spell?
Yes, I actually believe I have a scrying crystal.
Sweet.
I have a the scrying crystal, the magic ball, the
Crystal
crystal
ball.
ball.
You do?
Do you
I don't
want to
believe I actually have the scry spell in my spell book, but I can look it up.
see if you can find them with that, maybe?
Target must make a wisdom saving throw. I know the target. Do I know the target well?
No, but you know the target.
I've met the target. DC 19 then.
19.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. Wisdom. 9.
That is a failure.
Cool. So you scry on Strandolithid.
Strandolithin. Oh,
What
boy.
does scrying allow you to see?
It's like a
You can
10.
see and hear a particular creature that is on the same plane of existence. Invisible sensor.
If I remember correctly, it's pretty much just it and some of its surrounding area.
Yes. Oh, and I always forget this part. It does actually have advantage on the save.
Is there a way to reverse Elithiding?
Chronomorphosis.
Dang it, we're gonna try.
Okay.
You don't
Yes. Can I also later make an arcana check about that?
You could. Yeah, you scry on Strando, Tamu. You do not see Strando Tamu though, because Strando Tamu is now an Illithid. This blue, tentacled-faced man. Largely the same, actually. Vidalcan have, lithe bodies and bald heads already. But he is definitely more octopus-looking. He does still have his goggles, but they don't fit as well because they would hang over his ears. He's kept a lot of his equipment and upgraded a bit of it with the extra resources he's gotten from his new friends. He seems to be in some sort of workshop.
Ah.
Fun fact, I actually don't think Vidalcan have ears. I think they have like holes.
Oh, well, then his goggles are perfectly where they are supposed to be.
I might be wrong about
Lithids
that.
also don't have ears, they just have holes. So honestly, this guy looks pretty much the same, just with tentacles on his face.
Yeah, Vidalcan don't have ears. They pretty much are just Illithids without tentacles.
Yeah.
Did anyone here have any particular connection to Strando?
I mean,
Wait.
he was a Vidalcan.
Were you
just
considered
like
great friends?
we were going to go on adventures together.
You know when I was saying he's probably 100% an Illithid now?
He's 100% an Illithid now.
He is 100% an Illithid now.
And you said I don't know if there's a way to reverse Illithiding.
You can make. Kit made one Arcana check. You can make another, and then I'll answer after that.
Not as good, but still decent.
Chronomorphosis is a disease, basically. They put a little tadpole in your brain, and then it becomes you, and then you become an illithid.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
it is theoretically possible to undo it.
Mm-hmm.
However, it would require a large number of surgeries, which are potentially lethal on their own, or multiple wish spells.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to kill Strando.
Oh.
It's a disease, yeah.
It is like a disease. It's a parasite, but the parasite then becomes you, and you become the parasite. And
Looks
What
like
about something like True Resurrection?
there are no
You're not
documented
dead.
cases of true resurrection being performed on an illithid.
boys, are we about to find out today?
But
Oh
it's
boy.
theoretically possible. Though, keep in mind, that might just resurrect the illithid. Because you do become one with the parasite. I haven't decided what happens because I never thought of it up until just now when I remembered that magic was a thing.
Oh man, you got magic in my sci-fi.
You got sci-fi in my magic.
They're the same. Just mush them together, make a nice s'more.
Was there any sign of a possible Amelia Earhart or anything around in the scrying?
He seems
I mean,
to
if you
be in
want,
his
I
own
can.
workshop.
In his own
I can
workshop?
Or alone in a workshop.
Oh.
Not
I
in
was about to
his
be-
workshop. Because that's your workshop. This is like just an illithid workshop.
I was about to fucking jet home and be
No,
like,
he's
dude, what the
not
fuck?
in Zarnemsa.
Damn. Okay.
He's somewhere illithidy.
I can try and scry on Amelia Earhart.
Do you wanna
I'm
do you
gonna
wanna
try
try
and Amelia
Onarth?
Earhart.
Oh. She's probably also illithid.
DC 19 wisdom saving throw for Amelia Earhart, please.
Alright. She will roll with advantage. She passes.
Do you want to try scrying on
Well,
Onarth
I'm
since
guessing
we
that
have his shit?
Amelia Earhart is also. Sure.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh. Well, it's most probably likely that Amelia Earhart is also an illithid, so. What about Onarth?
Amelia Art.
Yeah, you scry on Onarth. In the ball, you see a group of Neogi who are currently just spending time and eating. And Onarth
Looking
is
all right?
just among them.
Are they eating like prison food or are they eating like just normal?
Grubs. Like a
Prison
bowl of
grubs?
grubs.
Do they have
Does
sharp
it look like
utensils?
he's been beat up at all?
He does look like he was injured. He's walking with a bit more of a limp than the others. But it's not like he's been beaten every day. Looks like he's been given time to heal.
Are they wearing anything?
He's got his, usual vest and fanny pack. But so do all the others.
Does it look like they're on an Illithid ship?
Something Illithid-y, yeah.
Okay. And we have no
And
way
Unoth
of...
is currently a prisoner.
But not an Illithid. Doftoff doesn't know anything about Yogi not being able to become Illithids.
Not an Illithid. Neogi cannot become Illithid, so...
Should we try it to reach out to Onarth instead? Maybe he can help us?
That could be a good idea. We know he's alive now.
All right, everybody join hands.
Hands
not
out.
doing this.
Come on, Craig.
It might not reach him unless we all do it.
We need to boost the signal here.
We don't know where he is.
Can you hear me yet?
Yeah, Doftoff. Yeah, sending again.
Okay.
Sending an evocation spell, really? That's strange. Hello, Onarth. This is your friend, Doftoff Rimble Ramble, from Nazarnemsa. We saw you get taken on the video. Where are you? We want to help.
Oh boy.
All right.
Finally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
8,
many
9,
wasted
10,
words.
11, 12,
Doftoff's not very
13,
good at sending
14,
yet.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
We need to get
23,
footfalls.
25.
Footfalls would be...
That's perfect.
Yep, nailed it. 100% planned.
Beautiful.
Wrote that out.
Your friend DB.
Yeah,
I didn't want to spell Doftoff
I know.
Rimble because I needed to spell Zarnemsa and the rest of it.
Your friend Dragon Ball.
4-star.
Is there a planar translator in the Rookery?
Yes,
Is that
there
how it
is.
gets?
Where do we get that one?
I don't remember.
We've got a lot of stuff.
You had
We might need to
two.
go.
I don't remember where you got the second one, but I know you got the second one.
We might need to go borrow it real quick. Shove it in the ship. Hey, Craig, you got to teleport for the day?
Yes,
Yeah,
I will
I've got
be
Word
your
recall too. So we can get
Okay.
transportation.
Let's go fucking Lithid hunting.
Might be a good time to say this now that it's a quiet moment. Since I kind of jumped in to fill a spot, I have a pretty hard out tonight at like the soft out's 11, hard out's like 11:20.
Okay. How dare you?
I know. Living that life where work starts at 7:30.
Oof.
Fortunately, it's a work from home day tomorrow, so don't need to drive 45 minutes.
What are you doing now? Because
Yeah, I'm working in accounts payable for an appliance company.
Oh, nice.
Hey. God damn it.
Onarth does not know how sending works.
I thought Doftoff was bad at this spell.
Hey, Doftoff, I'm good. Can't complain too much. I'm stuck as a slave again, which sucks, but I can pull some scams and create a... Yeah.
Create a what? Create a what?
What's going on? What's happening?
Doftoff relays the message and says, I guess it just got interrupted. I mean, maybe he got busy or distracted. It just he stopped talking.
I mean, maybe send another one. I don't know.
Could just keep asking.
I'm just gonna burn through all my spell slots sending bad 25-word messages.
Whatever works.
Do we, before you send off another message, do we have any idea where like the Illithids have been chilling? Because I know we've run into them a couple times. Casually.
So,
Pull the map up.
I'll pull the map out. You know they were here.
It's Sinnoh Island.
Sinnoh Island, which turned out to be their spaceship.
They were also over here where we found the floating castle.
Yep, they were over here. There were some at the Mavericks Marsh during that mission.
Yep.
I don't remember if there were any other sightings.
Didn't we see some when we did that mission down to? Oh man, I can't remember what mission that was now.
Search my notes for Illithids.
Yeah, this was no one here was on that mission. It was the same mission where we had the fight with the trolls.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
I think I forget. We were in.
Was it a ritual, or was it before that?
I think it was before that. We went like due south from Zarnemsa, and we went up to talk to a ghost, maybe.
Talk to a ghost.
Oh no, we went to Mother's Monadnock.
Oh.
Yeah. And we saw them up there.
I don't remember that part, but I'm sure it happened.
Yeah.
So they were at when we helped the Ariel with her ritual, with their ritual, the ritual of hate. They were at the town. They'd taken over that town,
Mavericks Marsh,
and I don't know if it was a different place. Looking through the notes, somebody's follower, Drosk. I don't know who's got Drosk. Said that
I think Footfalls does.
The Illithids had showed up at the Kaisova wetlands.
Yes.
And he was a lizard. They were a lizard person. So
the lizard folks were driven out of the Kaisova wetlands and took refuge in the Rookery.
That is what my notes yield if I search the word Illithid.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, question.
Answer.
When we met the Illithids at the castle during the ritual,
Yes.
how did they get there? Was there a ship?
You don't know.
Damn it.
You didn't investigate it.
We're too busy killing them.
When the Illithids showed up at the
But there wasn't
battle.
a ship left over on the castle or anything when we looked around.
No, there wasn't a ship.
No, they
on the
teleported
castle.
in.
Well, no, I'm talking about when we did the ritual.
The castle.
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, the floating
castle
castle
in the clouds.
It's a good movie.
Isn't that what it's called?
Oh,
Castle in the Sky.
Oh, sorry, Castle
I
in the
don't
Clouds.
remember which one was which, but yeah, I named the place as a kind of similar to that on purpose.
I don't know if this helps at all, but during that mission, they were described as being on I forget what the ship looked like, but they had a creature that looked like Onarch with them.
That helps.
And Yogi, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna throw an idea out here. Do we steal the planar translator from the Rookery temporarily to get the ship running, so that we can at least get the ship back to Zarnemsa, and then formulate a plan from there. Because right now, this field, it doesn't. If we like fly around real quick, like if I go up in the Griffin, there's no sign of like a lithids nearby.
No.
Yeah. So I feel like the only thing that we can really gain out of being here at the moment is the ship. Unfortunately. I don't know if anyone has any vetoes or other plans.
I don't see why the Rookery would need a planar translator when we can use it here.
For all of the teleporting it can do. But I don't think it's going to need it at the time being. Do I have enough
We're
knowledge?
just going to borrow it to get the ship back.
Yeah, I was going to say, do I have enough knowledge that it's not going to explode the Rookery by taking it?
It won't explode the Rookery, but it might take a while.
To get it out?
Yeah, they're not like interchangeable parts. Like it
At
took
the same
months
time,
to
I mean,
get
no
it
one's
in.
Yeah.
no one's bothered it for a while here.
Well, I know. I'm more thinking of trying to get to Onarth. And then,
Worst case, I can just simply teleport to Onarth.
can we?
If I know where he is, if I see where he is, I can
Yeah.
teleport us there.
Yo, who's up for fucking teleporting into the middle of us with the ship? Yeah.
Ah, what the hell? What the hell
Fuck
is that?
it.
I love it. Let's do it.
Power of teamwork.
Now will you hold our hands? I put my hand out.
I put my hands on your shoulders.
Ah, god fucking damn it.
This is
One day.
This is a great victory.
Try not to let the rapid shock of being teleported across time and space make you throw up. Boom, teleport.
fucking-
Cool.
Like as that while that's happening, just a quick that again to get a spell slot back, and then also
Oh,
and then also I'm healing people, mainly Finric,
Right.
Manifest Divinity. For
oh,
garbage.
I also have my
Yeah.
healing ring, so I can heal people too if they need it.
All right, I get an extra D6 of that. That's my healer's hope necklace.
There you go.
Nice.
So that's 14, and I'm gonna use my second win to get myself a little bit more.
Before you do that, let me use my cure wounds because I have 10 cast of it.
Oh, please.
Yeah, you get 12 hit points back.
That is perfect. That is exactly my max hit points.
Perfect.
Nice.
Popped off.
Jake,
Eric,
I need you
please
to make
also
a
please roll
DC
it.
30 intelligence save.
God.
a DC 30 intelligence save.
Yes.
Hang on.
I have something that can help you give you +5. Let's just start there.
Hang on.
So this is stuff that you would
This
have to
is the
do
moment, this is the
during the
moment. We were-
teleport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said before this, I was doing all
Yeah.
the hang on stuff. Yeah, this is like similar to the skill challenge. Like we're in the circle, we're connected, we're one. Bond is up as is Bless.
Okay. Is your thing able to be done in one action or less?
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction. Perfect.
And my intelligence modifier is a
Or
5, so.
another creature you can see.
Oh, fuck!
Alright.
Dip.
So you get what? +5. And
Plus
then
5,
Yeah.
plus
You get an
2d4.
opportunity plus
2d4.
5. And he just rolled a 29.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I made it.
Holy shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
You
Also, I need you to roll a 1d100, please.
For the teleport.
Yeah, to actually make sure we hit the place where we're trying to teleport to.
who you asking?
The GM.
Oh, I thought you said Doftoff for
You-
some reason.
No. 67. Seen once off target. Okay, so we hit a bit off target.
Well, do you have a
Um,
bonus to it since you've seen it? I don't know if that.
That is
helps.
the bonus.
Yeah.
Oh.
So roughly how many miles were we away, Eric?
Let me look at teleport.
Because off target, you and your group or the target object appear at a random distance away from the destination in a random direction. Distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was to be traveled. For example, if you tried to travel 120 miles, landed off target, and rolled a 5 and a 3 on the two 1d10s, then you would be off target by 15% or 18 miles. The DM determines the direction off target randomly by rolling a d8 and designated 1 as north, 2 as northeast, 3 as east, and so on around the points of the compass. If you were teleporting to a coastal city and wound up 18 miles out at sea, you could be in trouble. And I just realized they technically do have a floating city.
Yeah, and they could be in a spaceship, and
All right.
Can we technically take the griffins with us? Do we want to do that?
oh,
I think you can.
We have no idea where they are. That's the thing, though.
yeah. We tell the
Uh-huh.
Griffins to fly back home.
Yes.
This happened because we knew it was a
Sure.
one-way
Yeah,
trip.
they know that command. They will do that.
They know
Dark
that
Halls is
command
there. He
very
can
well.
guide them.
Yeah. Okay. I need to know how far you
Yep.
guys were.
Guys, we're just gonna fucking teleport to space and all instantly.
So the random direction is along a horizontal plane.
Yeah.
So as long as they're not
You're
in
supposed to- if
space, you're fine.
Yeah.
If it's in the sky, though, you could do a 1d10. You could like add if it's vertical or horizontal.
Oh yeah.
So I have the fly spell ready. I don't know who
I
else
have
has
the
the.
fly spell already.
Fenrir has a jetpack and Doftoff has the eagle whistle.
Okay,
I'll fly.
that's good.
But we can't breathe in space or other planes.
So
Speak for yourselves. I have wish.
How do you speak the words of wish if you cannot speak?
I wish us all to be able to survive in the vacuum of space without having to breathe.
Oh boy.
so
Okay.
50
Oh.
miles?
1 second here.
Oh no. 1d10
50.
times 1d10%. So
Percent.
oh,
Yes.
100% off times 5. So you were 5 times off. Interesting.
100 times. So it's
Wait.
wait, what?
1d10%?
Yeah,
No,
so
we're-
10%.
Yeah.
No,
Target
it's only
is
maximum of
1d10
10% off.
times 1d10%.
Right.
It should be 50%, right?
Oh, is it
So
1d10 times 1d10% and not 1d10
Yeah.
times 1d10%?
So it's
Is it
distance
d10
off
squared
target
or
is
d10%
1d10.
times d10?
Let me talk. It is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that is to be traveled.
so it's the 10%
So you take how
times 5.
up to 10% of the
Right.
distance to be
That's
traveled
10%.
times that by 10, and that is how, or 1d10.
We'll times it by
and
5.
that is
Yeah, using the rolls that we have, where the 5 was the first
My
roll.
bad.
Yeah.
The way that I thought it was, for some reason, was 1d 100%, even though I knew it was d10, just in increments of 10.
no.
I don't know why I thought that.
Oh.
This makes more sense. This
This
is
is
just
really
d10
bizarre.
squared percent.
My
50%
Roll20
off.
has currently freaked out.
Yeah, I noticed your thing. Oh, you're gone. Cool. So, Craig, you
Okay.
pass the save as you bounce off of their anti-teleportation wards.
You know what? That makes sense. Have this.
What?
Oh, I'm just saying that makes sense that they have those.
Yes. So you bounce off of those and are teleported. Make a luck. High is bad. 30. Cool. You.
I literally cannot see anything that's going on in
Oh, no.
Roll20 right now. So you just describe what's going on, and
Yeah.
I'll catch up.
Theater of mind.
Yeah. You teleport into a similar place. Is that correct? Or just no?
No, that's a different effect.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
we just arrived that many miles off target.
Yeah, you just arrive in the middle of fucking nowhere. Do you have another teleport spell prepared?
Yeah, I mean, I can cast it at a higher level. Yes.
Okay, good. I'm just saying, because, like, is this going to be a thing? Do you guys have to survive for a rest until you can teleport back, or can you guys just leave? I mean, you teleport in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I mean, I can just tell.
We could just leave. I mean, I have word
Yeah.
of recall. We can get back to Sarnumsa in a
yeah,
second.
I just want to make sure, like, this doesn't
can-
need to be a thing. I don't have to be like, all right, so this is the survival situation you need to now focus on.
No.
Okay, go.
Okay, if you want, you
in
can
fact-
watch my screen, just so you can see rolls and stuff.
Yeah, so you
No, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
you
just can't
teleport
see
into the
any of
middle of
you.
nowhere. You've bounced off of their wards.
Right.
Kit, you've got a little bit of insight into their wards. You know it's going to do a shit ton of damage if you fail that save.
All right, so already bleeding from the nose a little bit as I bounced off the wards. Okay, so they have wards set up over their ship, which is an excellent idea, and I should look into putting those onto my tower. And that is part of the reason why we have bounced off into the middle of nowhere. I can certainly try again, if you all would like me to.
Were we, just quick question, we're on the ground?
Yes, you're on the ground.
We weren't like shunted into the sky and then had to land?
No.
No. Okay.
Magic
you
is
want to
useful
try
like
again?
that. It knows not to put you in too precarious a situation.
Do we want to try again?
I mean, I'm very down to try again.
Fuck. This is the chaotic
We
group.
have
So.
one- We have one very down, one bucket. Finrick?
I don't know. This seems like a bad idea. We're a little bit worried Craig's gonna get screwed up here.
We
No,
can-
it's all right. Don't worry. If I die, I won't turn evil.
You're just gonna drop us all on the ship and just evaporate into the air.
I mean,
All right,
all right. If
so-
Craig's all right with it, I'm good.
All right, let's do it again. And I teleport again.
All right, make another intelligence save.
My
+5
ninth level
plus
spell
2d4.
this.
Yep. Well, we'll see what he rolls first.
I'm crying at all of my lost high level spell slots, but here we go.
As we're about to go into the enemy ship. Yeah, so
that's
plus
a
5.
29 plus 2d4. I automatically make it.
Excellent.
These are big rolls. These are big time
Please
rolls. Just
roll
gotta say.
a 1d100.
Oh, right, that's me.
It's above us.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
I think that's even worse. Let me double check.
Yeah, that's similar area. No, that's not even. That's mishap. Fuck.
Yes, they mishap, I
No.
do believe.
Yeah, viewed once mishap. Yep. Oh,
Cool.
Oh, fucking shit.
you
Where's the
roll on the
mishap?
table. The mishaps.
Hell
The
yeah.
mishaps table.
Or yes,
There's a mishaps
Mishaps.
table.
each is.
Oh, it requires a
Um,
purchase for me to look at in Roll20.
Or the internet.
Yeah, I know. I can look it up.
Where's the mishaps table?
I don't know. Mishaps table. Teleport.
Oh my god.
These are very good wards. Wham! That's how I'm passing it off. I'm passing it off as the Illithids have very good wards instead of my teleportation skills just sucking.
Where's the table?
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like it should be with the teleport spell, but it ain't.
Wait, mishap just says the spell's unpredictable magic results in a difficult journey. Each teleporting creature or the target object takes 3d10 force damage, and the GM re-rolls on the table to see where you wind up.
Oh, do they just
Oh.
reroll on the teleport table?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like it. I looked up a mishap table and rolled on it.
Yeah, all I could find was homebrew stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm on D&D Beyond,
Okay.
and it
Okay. I misread that. I thought there was a mishaps table because
Yeah, I was excited because I saw
That's what it
the
looks
word
like.
mishap underlined. I'm like, oh shoot, is that a table? Can I roll on a table?
So
That
does that
sounds
mean
fun.
does that
I
mean we
mean,
can take damage
if
and
you
then just
want
and
to
it just
give
it
me a
works?
magical,
yeah.
It
Alright.
might work. You each
I mean,
take
if
10
you-
damage.
if you want to give me a magical mishap, like
Uh,
Eric, if you want to give me a magical mishap, I'm also down for
maybe.
that.
Hey,
Okay, so we do arrive on location. We just take a little bit of damage getting there.
I do like the idea of mishaps. You good for this?
I do too. They're fun.
Okay, cool. The mishap that I rolled is this. I'm putting it into the screen for the recording, although you guys can't see it.
Oh.
All of the caster's gear and clothes are teleported into a different place nearby.
Fuck.
Oh.
You have none of your equipment, but I'm pretty sure you don't need your ring to stay not a skeleton, so all good.
I do not know. And
So he's
thankfully, I do have all my spells memorized for the day.
Mhm.
No. Yes, I do have them memorized, prepared for the day, so I do still have my spells.
Oh no.
nearby to
Ugh.
where we teleported from, or to where we teleported to? Where we teleported to? Yeah.
It just says a different place
Yes.
nearby. Why
Has
don't
to
I
be
roll
two.
for your clothes as
Where we-
well? That'll be fun. 31. Mishap. 46.
Mishap.
Similar area.
My clothes are just gone. They just
This is a whole new level of getting close with Craig.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're still
you
we're
guys,
hands are on shoulders.
you're all, in a huddle.
Our minds are burning.
Yeah, your brains hurt. And
Oh no, it's force damage. Never mind. I thought it was psychic
Fully
damage.
oh yeah, your body hurts. You've been squeezed through time and space. Craig's clothes, backpack, all his magic accoutrement is gone. Y'all are still fine though. And you are in a cantina filled with Nyogi.
come with us if you want to live.
Hail and well met, friends.
And they all kind of just like look around, look at each other. Onarth looks up, is like, "Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing here?"
Hey, Onarth. This is not
It's a jailbreak.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
It is now.
I mean, it can be.
What?
We didn't get the rest of your
Congratulations, you are
message.
being
So-
liberated.
Did you not get my
Please do not
message? I
resist.
sent you a message. Well, you sent me a message and I sent it back.
I'm still figuring out too. I probably should have said you only get a certain limitation on words. Basically, as many as I said is how many you can say.
Oh shit! How many did I say?
More than I said.
Okay. Let's think.
I mean-
I said I'm good. I can't complain. I'm a
believe you will-
slave. I can pull some scams, make a loop. What else?
Make a loop.
We did not hear loop.
Yeah, loop. So the way that Nyogi culture works is you can make a loop of ownership, so that you are the master of your master, or bigger loops. So you're your master's 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 master. And in that case, it just all nullifies and you're free. That's what happened to me initially. That's how I got free first time.
Are you slaves to the Nyogi, or are you slave to the Illithids?
Illithids, but within the community, or kind of collectively owned, and then
Well, we could also just have you leave, like, right now. I don't...
but
Wait.
then who owns
It's a
me?
jailbreak.
I do?
Make a persuasion check.
You own yourself.
Persuasion, you said?
Yes, make a persuasion check. Beat a DC of 12. It's not too hard,
Oh.
but this is like he doesn't understand what's going on.
Emboldening bond is still up.
I also
Jesus.
don't understand. Here, just in case. I also don't understand
You
what's
get-
going on.
Oh, guidance isn't up.
I didn't actively put it up. No.
okay,
Bless is
yeah.
running
So-
out right now.
Onarth is a Nyogi. Nyogis have a very
Wait.
rigid idea of how things work.
Oh.
Yeah?
I can. I will use Flash of Genius to add a +5 to that.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, you tell Onarth that you own him now. And that just makes sense to him. Because,
Makes sense
he
to me.
he owned himself, and then the Illithids captured him. Now they own him. But now, Finders Keepers, you own him.
Listen, Onarth, we've gone through a lot together, and it's just best if you come back with us, and you can help out at the shop. You can work on your own projects. It'll be the best ownership you've ever had.
All right, yeah. Jailbreak, I guess. Where are we going? And he grabs your
By
hands.
the way, has anyone happened to see any of my gear? I really don't care for the clothes or anything, but those spell books were expensive.
Do we have locate object?
We do.
You do.
Well,
In fact, that's another spell. I
You've
forgot.
got your scanner.
Handheld scanner.
Yep.
all right, let's fucking take a look
Alright.
for his stuff.
Yep, I'm gonna spend another 2 charges to use locate object on Craig's belonging.
Cool. I'm gonna roll a D100. High is bad.
Okay.
Go. Yeah, it is nearby. Just a couple rooms over. It seems to be in the nursery, but just a bunch of eggs under heat lamps. No one bothers you because they don't have orders to bother you, and no Illithids come yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stroll right on in.
Is there any sign of alarms currently that we know of?
Not going off, but you're sure that the Illithids are aware that something has breached their wards. They will
Sweet.
be arriving soon. But they're not here yet, and they haven't given any orders to the Neogi.
Can I
You are like surrounded by Neogi. This isn't like this is multiple dozens of Neogi just around.
Cuddle puddle of Neogi.
I mean, they're this
If
is
we
their
have
community
any-
center essentially. This is where they
Yeah.
hang out when they're not doing stuff.
While enslaved.
If we have 10 minutes, I could create a teleportation circle to get everyone back to
You
Zarnemsa.
don't have 10 minutes.
Where's
No
the
one's
recall?
that slow.
We can make 10 minutes.
can I switch up to locate objects on the planar translator?
No.
Yeah. How many? You have charges for that, or
Yeah. So there are 2 charges.
okay?
Actually, I'm sorry, 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have 1 minute.
Well, let's see if we can possibly also yoink this planar translator back.
It is on the ship that you were on, but it's I know the range is like 1,000 feet. It is not technically within the range, but I will tell you, you are on the ship that
It's on.
that it is on.
Does the ship look familiar in its accoutrement to people who have been on other
Yes.
ships?
This is the same ship. This is
The
Sinov
illicit ship.
Island.
yeah, this is the SS Sinov or the IS Sinov.
Is there like windows outside of the ship? Oh god, I knew that was gonna happen.
Why would there be windows?
You never
It's a
know.
Spaceship.
Maybe they have like the space
Early
screens.
portholes.
You guys,
Not in the slave pits.
you guys want to become undetectable?
Probably a good idea.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a great idea.
Let's all huddle close again.
All right. Ready? Huddle time.
All
Great
right.
I'm gonna
Fantastic, man.
also. He got his clothes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to take a couple minutes to get everything together, and so I'm just stuffing everything of mine into my bag of holding and just pulling out my chalk and just going straight at it. After making sure I have everything, I'm like, I'm not going to bother putting on clothes. We've got to go.
Okay, he's not wearing clothes.
Task in hand.
Yeah, he's preparing his teleportation circle.
Like, it's not going to provide me with any protection anyways, so
Okay, so I'm using the personal cloaking device to cast invisibility and non-detection.
All right, cool. How long does that
And-
last for?
Let me check. Hold on one second.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's an hour,
Okay, cool.
and I will also cast Pass Without a Trace.
Cool. All right.
so we're just gonna create a colony of these guys just next to Zarnemsa.
I mean, the other guys aren't coming with you unless you convince them to as well.
We're just taking
They're
owners
just-
for now.
They're just going about their day, doing normal Neogi things.
Oh, if we're just taking Gonarth, if they don't want to come, or yeah, no, screw that noise. Let's just
You had
board
to
a vehicle home.
convince
I was just doing
Onarth
this
that
because
he
I-
was free. Like,
Yeah,
Top wants to free these Yogi.
this is long term. I agree with you. I want to also free them. I know we're on a timeline, and I know that we got a lot of goals with this ship. We got to take it down, and it might not be the time at this moment.
Yeah, sure, that logically makes sense. But check this out. Friends, listen to me. We are here to break the shackles of your oppressors and bring you to new, free lands where you may be required by your culture to feel owned by something, or maybe yourselves, but we can get you out.
Yeah, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Fuck off.
You need to beat a 15.
All right. Guidance is not up on myself.
I'll guide you. Fuck it. As he starts talking, I'll like lift him up and to like give him like the
Yeah.
somewhat height.
Yeah, you can roll an extra d4.
Okay, so this is disadvantage. There's an extra D4 on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you
20.
also get emboldening bond?
Yeah, I put an emboldening on. I didn't have guidance up.
Oh, okay.
20.
Cool. Yeah. So you make this speech to the Neogi about freedom, and like one of them says, "Yeah, but what about our contracts? You know, everything's a contract." And Onath is like, "All right, listen. The contract is we're taking you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense." And so,
And then I kind of like shrug and start drawing the teleportation circle, I guess.
yeah.
Hey,
like,
remember that
not all
floating
of
city
them.
we just got?
Oh, fuck.
Man. We got
not all of
space.
them want to go with you because
Oh, yeah.
this is like an ingrained thing. It doesn't make sense to them. Freedom does
It's
not
almost
make
like
sense to them. But 60 of them do come.
Holy shit.
So you now have 60 Neogi who think Daftoff is their owner.
Oh, come on.
And one Neogi who thinks Felon is his own.
Yes.
That's great. And
Yeah.
I'll like,
Yeah.
as they're like coming over, I'll just kind of like put my hand on Daftoff's shoulder and just be like, I guess it's a good thing we got the extra city floating above Zarnemsa.
Right? This. I guess I started before thinking it through, but better that they are with us than with the Illithid.
True. Yeah, very true. Just like the deep sigh of like, oh fuck, what do we get ourselves into?
Alright.
Yeah.
So are we dipping now, or are we?
The teleportation circle's ready.
I'm gonna knock the lamps that are like heating the eggs to just off.
Okay.
To just see if I can just like slowly kill some of these and hopefully they don't notice. Or not off, but like try and
Wait,
disconnect
are these
them.
Neogi eggs?
Yeah, these Neogi eggs.
Oh, I thought these were
they
lifted eggs.
eggs.
Just
Never
kidding.
mind.
Illithids
Just-
don't have eggs.
Don't they have like an incubation chamber for their like tadpoles?
Yeah, they have tadpoles, not eggs.
Tadpoles
Yeah,
come from
but-
eggs.
Frog tadpoles come from eggs.
Listen, they usually have.
tadpole.
Anyway, regardless, I thought these were the.
These are
lifted things.
Neogi eggs. This is where Neogi
I'm not-
come from.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, wait. Neogi don't come from eggs. Neogi are injected into old Neogi. Never mind. There are no eggs. The
It's just an
incubation room
injection
is just a
center.
room full of old Neogi that are really fat and bloated.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Okay.
that. It's
Anyway.
worse.
Yeah, that's way worse. Do I have any bomb makings on me?
Honestly, I was looking for anything that I could use to blow this place up. Besides the standard magical stuff, I'm all out of higher level spells.
I mean,
You know what?
The teleportation circle is ready, and I believe there is a time limit.
what's the time limit
I think it's just one round.
6 seconds.
from when we start it, or do we get
No.
to choose?
From
For,
when
for
it's
the
done.
teleportation
Right,
circle.
but like, Craig gets to put the last line on the thing, right?
As soon as I finish the teleportation circle, there's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So We have Word of Recall too. We could like send them through and no.
Oh, we could send them through and stay.
Sure.
Do we want to try and fuck some Illithids?
I mean, I'm down.
Do you have an Illithid battle prepared for us, or did you expect
No.
us to bounce?
I expected you to come up on a blank and be like, wow, we fucking suck for leaving these people
waited too
alone
long.
for a month.
Listen, I definitely still feel like that.
Hey, we were doing rituals. Some
I
of us
know.
were
You have a good
upending our
excuse,
gods.
but that doesn't mean you shouldn't feel bad.
Oh no, I feel bad.
I have no guilt.
Alright.
Crake does not feel guilty.
But yeah, if you guys want to, we can come back, do another session where you guys mess up some Illithids.
Or die.
Or die trying.
Sure.
Or die.
But we always have-
or become Illithids.
Word of recall just in case.
Right.
Unless something happens to this guy.
Yeah.
We'll do everything in our power, just don't teleport to people to stop them from taking damage.
I mean, that's the whole thing right now. That's all.
I know. It's just, we gotta be very careful. Listen, I'm down. I'm down to keep fucking going. We might be able to...
Kit, how are Craig's spell slots?
Crake is all out of high level spell slots, but Crake has plenty of low level spell slots and
What
more
is
than
what,
enough
what do you
means to
consider high
fuck
level? You
people
got any
up.
fifth levels left?
I have 1 5th level, 1 6th level,
Oh yeah,
3
fine.
4th levels, 3 3rd levels,
He's
2
got plenty.
2nd levels, 4 1st levels.
Listen, I want to make another bomb, so if we chill for a bit...
was
I
thinking
did
could
not
make-
actually have to cast mage armor during the big fight, so like I'm all set to keep fucking up these Illithids.
I mean,
Oh, the invisibility and non-detect lasts for 24 hours.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So we could just, like, go around just picking them off. Maybe.
Hey, who wants to add a island ship to our collection?
Oh, I do. I really do. It'd be like home all over again.
Y'all want to try and take out the Elder Mind?
oh fuck, man.
That's definitely on the fucking agenda.
You can
Well,
fight the Elder
wasn't
Mind. if you
So
want to.
can we do another rookery style battle where we call to others to aid us possibly?
Is
I
that a
have
thing
no
you're
idea where we
capable
are
of?
though.
We have sending spells.
Do they have teleportation?
And do
I
we know where we
mean-
are to tell them where we are?
That's fair.
I mean, hang on. Fucking.
We do have an entire rookery with a planar translator.
We have a planar translator, but also one of Footfall's retainers is like that portal smith giant
Oh yeah.
lady,
Aaron.
Aaron.
If
So
I can
she
give
might
her a
be able to-
magical-
You might be able to do that. We'll
Although
see
I am
during.
also down for just the 4 of us trying to go in.
I mean, I feel like we could do it.
Yeah, we can try and make some plans. See what everyone's availability is. If it lines up, we can see about doing a big battle.
And it also,
an enemy spaceship.
when I say that, it doesn't have to be like everyone. Like if we just get like one or two
Yeah,
extra,
I get it. Yeah, you can
Because-
try.
our big issue right now is we're 3 casters and 1 melee.
Please, Doftoff is everything to all people.
I guess that's fair, but
And a melee who's very susceptible to mind control.
That has happened
Yeah.
3 times.
and 1 caster who has been taken over in the past. And we're also burnt
I'm
through
better
quite a
now.
bit of.
I got plenty of spell slots.
I have plenty of spell slots.
Like, I don't doubt that we could do it. It's more just like it could be one. It would be the logical thing to do, and I know Bellin would be like, "Hell yeah, fucking get him back here."
be also from like just like a player narrative standpoint, like I think it would be cool to like give people the chance to jump on this thing as opposed to be like, oh yeah, we did a mission and we destroyed the Illithids. Sorry you didn't get to take part in that. Deal with it.
Yes,
I do agree
that's
with
true.
you. Yeah, this would be more interesting for everyone just to be like, oh shit, this is a sudden a sudden opportunity that we have.
Right.
Let's capitalize on it. Yeah, that would be fun.
And
Theoretically,
I love how this all just
It's just, yeah, fuck it 4 times.
theoretically, if we went home and like took a long rest, could we teleport back to the ship?
You could try.
yeah, I've been here before. It'd be a lot easier.
It
Actually,
would be
if I've been
easier.
here before, I believe I can automatically get here. me
You
double
would
check
still
on
have
that.
to get through the wards.
Which we have proven we have done it twice.
Yeah, but
Yes, but the
Frank
Illithids
rolled-
know that you've done it.
Yeah, I
Craig
know.
rolled like a 14 and a 19.
I know.
Like, they're going to buff those wards now.
If you have an associated object from this location or there's a permanent circle on it, you get an automatic teleport.
Actually,
Yeah, no.
DM question for teleport. When you do successfully teleport somewhere, do you just like know where you teleported to? Okay.
We don't know where it is.
No, you.
Um,
So
it-
usually you would have been there, unless you scryed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you scryed to find Onarth, and so you knew where Onarth was. You could picture that location in your mind, even though you had no idea where it was, and that allowed you to teleport there.
And so it's just like a blank slate outside of the ship, technically.
Yeah, basically everything is fog of war outside of the 3 rooms that you've been in.
Perfect. Yeah, because I can put down my shield as a barrier, and we can kind of like I'm assuming it's like hallways in between these rooms,
Yeah,
spaceship style. I can put my barrier down in one of these hallways. I'm assuming it's not more than 10 feet wide necessarily,
probably not.
or 15 feet wide. We can all sit behind the barrier except for Fenric and just blast through it and be somewhat safe. And we can hold off for... That's another thing, Eric. If you also want time for like our message to get to them and them to figure out how to get to us, we could do like separate sessions of like us trying to stay alive and another group maybe trying to break into the ship and like...
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
we
can
could
meet
do
up
like
with
a
us.
Consider it.
session. We can do
Just-
like a session where we just go around on the ship trying to disable the teleportation wards and find the Elder Brain.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
And then have a
And-
big session where everyone comes in to defeat the Elder Brain.
I like that idea.
Just like
Because then it's not just like, oh, our friends just showed up. It's like we actually had to like
yeah, you
try
have
and
to
get
work
them
at
there.
it, and
And
it'll
we
be
give
worse
them
for
time to
wears.
figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Fucking Ed missed out on this one.
Yeah.
no
Oops.
kidding. And I love how this just kind of happened at like the last second. We are just like, you know what, screw it, let's go get Onarth. And then you know what, screw it,
Yeah.
let's just steal a ship.
That is very us lately, like us as players. Kit fucking stars without numbers. We were just like, you know what? Let's just steal a fucking space station.
As far as I'm concerned, you guys are going to buy the space station.
Right.
I
You're
have
right.
been meticulously finding out what percentage of stocks each faction on Otan Furi owns the space station, and like how much you'll need to
Buy them out.
buy them out, get a controlling percentage, or maybe you can convince the board to sell, or maybe you can
We
do
might
yada
have
yada.
to aggressively negotiate them down.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then also
it's
like, what are
crashing
the
at the
reasons
moment.
between all the factions? Like, why would they be willing to sell? What are they willing to sell for? What if you convince them to go lower? What if you want to do
If they want their live
a lease, like a temporary lease on their stocks, or if you want to do a payment plan, like what would they accept? So it's been a lot of fun creating all that bullshit.
And then we're just gonna.
And yeah,
You know
No.
what we
obviously all of my planning is for naught because you're gonna point a gun at the right person and they are going to give you a controlling share.
Listen, it's gonna be a fucking barrel of bagels with a bomb in it again.
we are going to forcibly collectivize and nationalize the space station,
Oh my god.
and the private interest won't have a say in it. That is the power of communism.
Do I have anything that can send messages?
You know what? I'm not a very good utility caster, as I've come to realize. I don't have Featherfall. I don't have Sending. I don't have Locate Object. I don't have Locate Person.
Where's the?
I can do a lot of damage. I can do 100 points of damage in a single round.
Hey, that is very useful.
And possibly more if I had cast Crown of Stars and then used Crown of Stars and then Disintegrate. But
I just got fucking eaten this round. Or this session. That thing fucking picked me up first thing and I was just like, alright, well, fuck me, I guess. I didn't take that
you know,
much
if we
damage.
do this, if we do manage to pull off killing the Elder Brain and sealing a ship, we will be neutralizing a potentially very large threat to the nation, to like Muldoona.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
And the
there's
Bilka
more
cluster.
This
listeners
has
out there,
been
but,
building
like,
in
this-
the background without you guys realizing it for months.
But if
Well,
we
then
kill,
we just kind of crashed into your plans.
Yeah.
but if we kill it, do we give it over to the deep one?
Oh,
But we have the heart now, so we can kill the deep. Like we can get rid of the deep one now.
You can.
Mhm.
You have to actually do
Yeah.
So
it.
yeah.
We really should.
Maybe it'll be the Elder Brain. It'll die, and then we'll have another session of Elder Brain and whatchamacallit versus us.
Elder
Elder
Brain plus Deep One
Deep one.
plus Aran card plus the Court of All Flesh plus the Chaos Beasts plus the various other minor bosses that you've defeated over time.
All right, Footfall's run in there and just punch that deep one a bunch of times with the heart.
Yeah.
It's like when you go back to do a
very
raid.
anticlimactic after a big build up. Anyway, you guys get 4,500 experience points and 2,250 gold.
Sweet.
I am 10,000 experience away from leveling up.
Every step.
I'm many thousand experience away from leveling up, considering I just ticked over at the end of the last session. I think I'm like
Yeah.
40 or 50,000 away.
I'm 25,000 away right now.
Great.
I think I
Yeah, that
just
level.
took over.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice.
That's where we're gonna call the game. I had fun. This was chaotic and went in a weird direction. Dovkov, you now have a unit of Nyogi soldiers that I will add to the followers thing.
And Onar's back!
And Onar's back! Oh,
I finally
and
got Onar's
Onarth
back.
is now your follower.
Onarth is my follower.
Yes, he is.
Nice.
He considers himself your slave, even if you do not consider him your slave. He is now your follower.
Hell yeah. And I'm... Yeah, okay. Cool. Sweet.
Yeah. All right.